You ever have one of those days where everything just kind of feels off? Yeah, it's me today. But oh well, we'll push through it, right? You just gotta keep going. It's off, oh well. What are we gonna see today? Guru's on point. 50 yards away. Behind, running behind, pissing on everything every 10 feet. Come on! Yuki, stop. Quit pulling me. Oh, a plastic poop bag. Yay. Those are such a good idea. I mean, some plastic poop bags everywhere are so much better than dog turds. I mean, because it's not about the environment, it's about what your precious fucking eyes see. I'm so happy that everybody's comfortable with plastic. I've been watching this, not really watching, well yeah, I guess I would usually watch the whole video, eventually. This guy, he lives in China, used to live in China, I don't really care. He's constantly got news about China, so I think he still lives there. Anyways, all these different things, and you see a lot of stuff in the news about China, and he'll talk about that too, and it's usually, you can tell just by what the people are saying, like his stuff seems more true and the other stuff seems more like propaganda, like the reasons why the trends are happening in China and this and that. But it's kind of funny on this one because everything that he says, like, oh my God, the people are doing this, can you believe it? The only difference is that a totalitarian, admittedly totalitarian, like we're the ones. You don't like it, you can't go somewhere else, but you can die, type of government. And that's us. People are flocking to here, and we're like, do it or else, you know? Yeah, this place is, things are happening, and I don't know, are we as people doing stuff too? Are we taking any steps to undoing any of this? Peaceful steps? I mean, I don't mean blow anything up or anything like that, hurt anyone, but peaceful steps. Little things that we do to undermine their control Are we doing that enough? Are we talking about it enough? It's really easy. And if somebody doesn't go for it, you can feel that in the conversation. You don't have to push. Let it go. But that's a crazy thing. Just denounce your own thing. You still got to say it, and they'll still think about it later on. They might even talk about it later on, but with people of their own thing, and then they'll be sounding their thoughts about the idea that you shared with them. They'll be sharing their thoughts with somebody that they think is like them, and then when that person comes back with the things that they would say to that information, then they get to hear it, and then they hear it, and it sounds fucking absurd. It sounds absurd that you think that the city's a mirage when all these people have pictures of it where it's not in the shape of a mirage. Now you created this whole thing where, oh, the skyline over there is a mirage. Well, now you have to explain the parameters of how this fucking fake mirage comes around, because it's not a mirage. It's the goddamn city. So, you're creating all these things. But then people, you have to accept it. You have to say, oh, well, I don't understand. I know it doesn't seem right, but why would they lie? I don't understand. You're lowering yourself by accepting their lie. Accepting it. I think it's kind of interesting, It could be staring you straight in the face, and you don't have to accept it, but you choose to. Is it even? I mean, they're doing the exact thing I'm talking about. They're believing in something and having an effect and power over someone else through a misconception, through a blatant lie. So imagine how powerful, being right would be, the truth would be. I don't know, it seems weird that people would even want to lie. Let's say you live in your neighborhood. You go to the stores around your house and wherever you go, even if it's not in your neighborhood, the places that you go, you frequent, you get there on your own means, by bus, by car, by walking, bicycle, anything, skateboard. You can teleport over there, but this is your environment, the places that you go. There's people in your environment. And I lost my train of thought describing my train of thought. Isn't that weird? Oh well. These things. That whole thing could fall off. Come on, don't go underneath there. Oh, this is scary. Look at that. 1,000 pounds of ice and snow. That's like the car falling down on you. I'd have to go over there and become superhuman. Fucking A. More ice. Does that mean it's summertime? Summertime. I got such few views on the videos that I make now. But I get more subscribers. What? How do you explain that? I don't know. I understand. I mean, I guess I just need somebody to say, well, you're just boring sometimes. Sometimes we don't care. I guess that would be okay, wouldn't it? Sometimes you don't care what I'm saying. Because we're not real friends. You don't know me. Maybe you know me. So many puzzles that could be answered but are unanswered. What is it? What is it? And what was it made from? Is that a... I don't remember all of these lines. Do this one. These hands, these solid hands, couldn't save them. Nothing came and got them. And now they're nothing to. Where's the dog? He's hiding. Hiding doggies. Boom! Boom! I'm your grandma. Boom, boom. What? Does it even mean anything? He's just making noise. I want to eat this candy. What flavor? Looks like caramel. Do you like caramel? Should it go in the pocket? In my pocket? They're all too small. Oh, they're all too small. They're just wee little things. We need a big one. Bend we can cut it down and make a beautiful picture out of it. Oh, wow, look at that. But, you know, that looks like gourmet candy. I'm not so big on that. Ooh, weird smell. What is that? Come on, over here. It smells like vegetables rotting. What's the smell, Yuki? I guess we are kind of coming into the trees. Maybe it's the leaves being exposed. And they're all broken down from being frozen, and so they get freezer burn and dry it out in the sun and moistened up, and then dry it out and moistened up. It smells like old fucking salad. Look at this rock now. All the life has gone out of it. It's not a very interesting color, is it? We won't give up on it. I'm gonna save it. Rocks all seem so hard, but when they get wet, they look different. So I think that means that they're, well, either the water is just sitting on the outside, or maybe they absorb it a little bit. So if you have none of them are round, so I mean, I don't want to hear it. But anyways, there's water clinging to the rock. But it's not very deep. So I don't know. What does it mean? I don't know. I think that the material is soaked. Maybe it's the static electricity, static cling. I doubt that it's gravity. Do you think that gravity is holding the water molecules to the rocks? Because different sized rocks don't have different amounts of water on them. So I don't know. Maybe people would say, well, the gravity field from Earth is messing with the rocks. They're just kind of like a receptacle or come on. No, we're done, dude. Come on. Come over here. Duck. What the fuck are you doing here, duck? That's not a real duck. It's gotta be a fake duck. One fucking duck being followed by a fake fucking duck. They're like, what do you got that you can follow them with? We got a moose. No. Moose walking on the beach doesn't look that normal. You got a seagull? No. I got a duck. A duck's for lakes, you idiot. Yeah, well, we thought maybe he'd go to a lake today. Because he went there the other day. He said he was coming back. Oh, yeah. I remember. Oh, that's a big one. Simply, all they had surveillance-wise was a duck. Clank, 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 clank. He's going back. Okay. Funny thing is I'm joking, but I'm right. This pops into my head all the fucking time. All the time. I think it's like 5th grade. 5th grade, where I think it is 5th grade. We're having some kind of like powwow. We read a story, and then the whole class kind of went into a corner, and then we were talking about the story, and the teacher was asking us questions, and I've always been this way. Is I don't care what your fucking name is, okay? I don't care what your name is. Is your name Max? No. Then I don't care. But I care about telling people my name. It's weird. It's weird. I have a hard time remembering names because I'm not being a jerk. I just don't really fucking care. Things about history and all that stuff. I don't fucking care. I don't care. What's your name? Oh, George Washington. Great. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're dead? Alright, well, good to hear about you. Oh, it could be lies? Alright, well, what the fuck are you here for? Get the fuck out of here. I don't even need to know your name. I could just think about these ideas. What if there was a person who was the first president of a made-up thing that was used to ruin millions and millions of lives? Oh, okay, yeah. What would you call him? I don't know. An asshole? The president? I don't know. What are you gonna call him? I don't need to know his name. Well, this guy invented this. He invented that. Really? He invented it because it's just something that was already here, and he found out that it was here. He found it. He invented this piece of gold. Really? Nope, you found it, right? You didn't invent the gold or the silver. You invented uses for it. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, big neck bite. Aye. Oh. Careful with the rope. Look at this. Hogtied. I said careful with the rope. Not tie yourself up with the rope. Tie yourself up and break your leg. Good dog. Hey, stop. Come here. I want a half a hug, okay? I want to hold you like this. It feels so cool. It feels like I've got control of the dog. That was exciting. 2 minutes. Whew. I'm beat. Yeah, so the guy in China, he's talking about these weird apps, and they're like brought to you by the government or the government knows about them, and people in the government make them or help people to make them, and then they kind of halfway protect it by not caring about it. Oh yeah, you got this app helping people, you know, abduct people, rape people, whatever, exploit people in various ways. Okay, well, I didn't see anything. I know. I'm the one to help you develop it. We came up with this idea together. Oh. That's what I was saying. So they're all talking about, the youth of today. They got this thing called Let It Rot in China. And I just had to chuckle because I've been saying let's let it rot for a long time. Let this stuff fucking go away. Why do you keep paying into it? Especially if you were Chinese. But you know, the Chinese government is more honest than the American government. Because the Chinese government says, we're the government. We're the absolute power. You have to do what we say. It doesn't matter. We're not doing it for you. We're doing it for us so that we can control the most with you. And the more that we can control with you, then that's the more that we can control, and the you gets bigger and bigger. I think you people understand. I think you do. But America's fucking Jewish, fucking shysters hiding. The control is all hidden. The hidden hand. Because they know they're nothing. We think it's us spouting all this fucking bullshit. Change yourself. You think that's you? As a group of humans? You think that's you? We need who thinks this is a good idea? I mean, who really? Who thinks it? Wouldn't you think this is a sad thing? If you found out that somebody was born in the wrong body, wouldn't that be a fucking sad thing? And then to find out that everybody's born in the wrong body? I mean, that's kind of absurd. That's absurd. Nobody. People that even think remotely like me. I haven't heard anybody back me up on this. But it's because they think I'm trying to take it away. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But all this sex, it feels good, okay? So you're gonna try to say that I'm not a man or something like that, because when you don't need to have sex just to fucking please myself, I don't need to have sex, you know? Wouldn't you rather take care of what your business that you need to do? And okay, if that's your business, then that's your business. But why do you have so much free time if people are having so much and it's not with a person that you love? So it's like changing it. But anyways, if you're a woman and you're born in a man's body, you can never have a baby. You cannot, as far as I know, you cannot make a baby inside a woman that was actually fit to make a baby or carry a baby or whatever. You know, this stuff, it doesn't go back and forth. You're done. You're not making a baby. But now they got these, now we go to the fact of where people change themselves. If somebody has a baby, that's a woman. And if it looks like a man, then they change the outside. It's not a man having a baby. It's a woman that's changed itself to look like a man having a baby. There has to be certain kinds of parts. And so if you damage those parts, you're not gonna have a baby because they're damaged. Everybody understands this is pretty fucking easy to understand. Oh, you broke it. You broke the baby maker, so you can't make babies because you broke it. Well, I didn't break it. I was just doing this and this happened. Now it doesn't work. Yeah, because the thing that you did broke it. It's not connected here anymore. It's all just for your feeling. To change yourself like that, it's just for your feeling. Oh, I wanna look like a girl. You can't be a girl. You can't. You can get fucked all day long and you're still not a girl. All you're doing is getting fucked. And I am not an expert on the subject at all, but I would imagine if circumcision changes the amount of pleasure that the person that's circumcised can receive, can physically receive, the receptors are gone, I guess is what they say. So it changes that. So what do you think happens if you cut the whole thing off and tuck it inside, like your dick was a hallway now? It's not. It's like turning the tube inside out. What the fuck? So that's gonna make everything feel real good, I bet. It's like that analogy of a hot dog down a hallway. It became just fucking true. Fucking true. A hot dog down a hallway, because it's just a fucking thing. Like a woman, it changes. People are like, oh, he's so small, he couldn't help her at all. Well, he could after a while. if she wasn't a fucking whore, she'll feel it just fine. I'm not saying, it doesn't even matter. It's none of my business. If you're a small person, you're a small person. But they can make it really huge if they want to. But they're changing it, so you got this really huge thing. And then I used to watch TV, and when you're watching TV late at night, they have all these commercials for erectile dysfunction and weird sex things, shake weights and all this weird stuff. And they got this thing where you can put it inside you if your like dick's broke, and then you pump it up like a pump. So you fill it up full of air, and then you get this balloon dick. And if it happened to you, I'm sorry. And I guess it's a form of pleasuring your wife, I guess, or your significant, somebody else. You want to be able to pleasure them, so maybe it makes it better. It's like not selfish. You're not in it for your dick's pleasure because your dick is broken. You're in it to make them have the pleasure, so that they don't think that you're not a man, because I guess that's what a man is. A man is somebody that gives pleasure to a woman. Maybe that's it. This person looks like they could have a dog with them. Is that guy with the dog? I'm not sure. Let's grab our dog. Because this one right here, he looks docile, but yeah, that is the guy with the dog. I hope he's walking that way, yeah. Good. This is all good. That might be the guy that my dog already attacked. But he ran up on me, I don't know. I don't think that's the guy. for a day that started out kind of weird. At least the walk is working out pretty nicely. Pert nicely. Pert nicey. Pert nicey. Yeah. Sorry to be talking about it so much. It seems to be a big part of everybody's lives. When I was growing up, I was having fun with my friends and stuff, and I mean, when I had a girlfriend, it wasn't like horrible or anything, but it changed everything like that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm saying. I like commitment. I'm not saying we should have sex with everybody. I'm not saying that. I like the commitment because you need to have a family. Sex is to make a baby. It's obvious. It's that way in everything. Dogs, cats, everything. The sex is to make a baby. Pretty much only for that. Come on. I think that the dogs humping other dogs is a sign of dominancy. I think that's a kind of almost a mimic of a human characteristic. A mocking of, it comes from the ego. I think dogs have a similar ego to us. Their emotions seem similar. If you were to laugh at a dog, they seem to know and they get upset. You see them smiling. Sometimes I say the dog's smiling. It's not just a face going in a weird position. I don't know if people understand what I'm saying. But you smile with your eyes, your face, well, that just happens because of this. I don't think so. I'm gonna go.